This video is sponsored by UnlockThatPhone.com. Unlock any phone, any carrier, worldwide. Visit UnlockThatPhone.com for more information. What's up guys, Jared back. So I got this cool little thing in the mail yesterday from Amazon. I've ordered this a few days ago, so really fast shipping. It's around $60, and I guess you're probably wondering what the hell it is. This is a Patriot Stellar micro USB to USB 3.0 flash drive for your Android device. This one in particular is a 64 gigabyte version. You can actually get it in 16 and 32 gigabytes respectively. However, I decided to go big or go home and just go ahead and get the 64 gigabytes. So I won't need it in the future, especially considering it does have USB 3.0 and I don't see USB 4.0 coming out for quite some time. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alrighty, so you guys are probably used to seeing this. This is my Mi Nova micro SD card reader. As you can see here, little card reader. You can toss in your micro SD card. It's got a little USB OTG plug on it. So go ahead and pop that bad boy in and you should be able to read it. But there's, some downfalls about this. One of which is that, because of how wide it is, when you've got a case, say for instance my Nexus 5 was in here, if I wanted to flash a ROM or something like that while it's still in the case, I can't. Because you can see it doesn't fit all the way in. Whereas with this one, if we spin it around the width of it, it actually fits in all the way. So if we were to actually pull the cap off this bad boy, you can see it's actually got a bit of a longer micro USB plug there, and it actually will fit in all the way, which is awesome. You'll also notice the difference between the two, this being a removable cap that can get lost very easily, at which point this is now exposed and can break, and that would really suck. Whereas this one, it's got a detachable cap, but it's actually still attached so that you don't lose it. Now, for all intents and purposes, yes, this could snap off, but it's probably not going to based on what your uses are, right? So here is the USB 3.0 there. As you can see, the nice sort of blue look on the inside there. And this is plastic, where this is actually aluminum, and that's really attractive to me. So you guys are probably wondering about read and write speeds. Well, it just so happens that I have downloaded a benchmarking application on my Galaxy S4, and we'll go ahead and open that up. By the way, in case you guys were wondering, the application is actually called A1SD Bench. If you guys want to test it, it's free in the Play Store. If you guys want to test out what your actual external micro SD card speeds are, or if you want to test out your internal memory, go ahead and download this, run a quick benchmark, or I recommend the longer ones, and you'll be able to get an idea. But I've actually already benchmarked it, and this particular, the Patriot Stellar, actually came out at 12.49 megabytes read speed and 8.73 megabytes write speed. So that's not too bad. It's not stupid fast or anything like that, considering that we're just connecting it via, micro USB. I guess it would be micro USB 2.0 standard. But where this is really going to come in is, I guess, the USB 3.0, and that's kind of where I'm more interested in testing out and benchmarking the speeds compared to, say, for instance, the Mi Nova with the Lexar Class 10 32 gigabyte card that I have in there. So we're going to go ahead and switch to the computer now and benchmark both of these. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alrighty, we're all ready to go. We've got our Mi Nova with the Lexar Class 10 micro SD card mounted, ready to go, as you can see. And we're going to come over here to the disk speed test. We've got it all ready to go and start. Let's see where we get in here. So 6.8, oh, it's climbing 8, 9.3, 9.4, 9.6, 9.7, oh, and over to read speed. Looks like we're holding a steady 19 megabytes a second read speed. Go back over to write. This will keep looping, so we're just going to let this go for a few more seconds here. So it looks like we're getting on average just under 10 megabytes a second write speed and just under 20 megabytes a second read speed. So we'll go ahead and stop this, and we're going to go ahead and mount the Patriot Stellar micro USB to USB 3.0 flash drive right now. Alrighty, and as you can see, we have the Patriot mounted and ready to go. So let's go ahead and click on a speed test start. And write speed, whoa, 126. Oh, it dropped. It dropped. So that was a bit of a spike, maybe a one-off. Looks like we're 50. We're dropping a little bit, 46.5 average on that particular test for write. Back to read, 139.5 megabytes a second read speed. Moving back over to write speed, ooh, it looks like it's holding steady just under 30 megabytes a second. So we're getting some different readings here, which I'm not really liking the inconsistency. The read speed, though, seems to be pretty consistent, well over 130 megabytes a second on the read speed. Back over to the write speed again, 27.5 megabytes a second. So in earlier tests before I started this video, actually, I was seeing speeds of up to about 40 to 45 megabytes a second write speed on average. There could be some bottlenecking or something like that going on, preventing my computer from actually reading it quicker, because I am running 3 different recording programs right now. So that might be it. So I'm going to tell you guys that my own experience with the write speed is in and around 44 to 45 megabytes per second on average. I'm just thinking that the write speed right now isn't working the way it's supposed to, because I am running the screen recording and some other programs in the background, which are unavoidable for my setup. But anyways, guys, that's it for the speed test. So anyways, guys, that is it for the Patriot Stellar micro USB to USB 3.0 flash drive for your Android device. I'll be posting a link in the description below to the 64 gigabyte version, and through the 64 gigabyte version, you can go ahead and select the 16 or 32 gigabyte versions respectively. They do vary in prices, obviously. Again, this one was around $60 give or take, including shipping and handling. Now, I'm also going to be posting a couple of other options for you guys from some different companies. Patriot is obviously a very reputable company. If any of you guys are aware with what Patriot does, they make some really great quality products for computers, memory, RAM, things like that. But there's also obviously several other options out there as well. So I'm going to try and pick the best bang for your buck in terms of build quality and you know, convenience in terms of like, does it have a little cap on it and so on, and some different pricing for you guys. So you can go ahead and take a look in case you didn't want to go with the Patriot. But that's it for this one though, guys. I'm actually really impressed with the read-write speeds that I've been getting out of this. Again, like I mentioned before, you know, the write speeds were showing differently on the benchmark while I'm running all of my recording programs versus when I had it all shut down and I was actually just running it straight up. I was getting about 44 to 45 megabytes a second write speed on average every single time. So I'm pretty darn impressed with this. I'm really happy with this purchase, and this is something I definitely recommend. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like the video, click that likes button down below, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more videos in the future. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.